School of Linguistics in major branches of linguistics. School of Linguistics will probably that useful to start out by explaining exactly what linguistic means. Linguistic, to put it simply, is the study of languages. But in a scientific way, this means not just looking at the meaning of words in a language, but how the language is formed, the context it used in, much more, since it is the scientific study of languages. There are, of course, numerous schools of thought related to it. Like, for example, functionalism, structuralism, generativism, cognitivism. School of Linguistics. This first school of thought focuses on how language is actually used in everyday life. Those who abide by functionalism look at language as just another look of humans to use, and thus tend to focus on the functions language in its different parts have in our lives. The theories of functionalism focus on phonological, semantic, syntactic, as well as the pragmatic functions of language. Functionalism emphasizes the importance of social context, usage, and the communicative functions of grammar, phonology, orthography, and more of a language. Example: linguistic theories can be theories based on specific languages, but also how best to learn languages. How we learn language today is removed from how we learn language, say, in the 1980s. Linguistic theories are also linked with how best people learn based on modern scientific discoveries of human brain. Linguistic is the scientific study of natural language. Someone who engaged in this study called a linguist. Branches of linguistics. Linguistic is a science of linguistics, and the subject whose practitioners devote their energy to understanding why human language is the way it is. This study of history, acquisition, and structure, and use of as many languages as possible. First distinctions. General linguistic. Linguistic concerns itself with the fundamental questions of what language is, how it is related to other human faculties. Descriptive linguistic. Descriptive linguistics is a branch of linguistics that studies how languages are structured. Research is undertaken in a wide variety of language. We also offer a graduate program in Hispanic language. Linguistic. Second distinctions. Diachronic historical linguistic. Phonology examines that constructs theories about the changes and modification of speech, sound, and sound system over a period of time. Synchronic linguistics. The study of a language at the given points. Each time the time studied may be error of present a particular point is the past. Synchronic analysis can also be made of dead language, such as a Latin. So, like for example, of linguistic, like for example of linguistic. So, a school of linguistics is simply that people who have invented and who follow a particular theory who follow a particular of theory of linguistics. For example, one linguistic school of might be Chomsky. This applies to a school of anything, painting, philosophy, writing, and this meaning of school and means those who adhere to a particular theory. That's all. Thank you.